Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OCD review video. Today I'm starting a new series where I'm going back in time and reviewing some trucks that I reviewed previously on my channel, but it was before the new refined format that I do my videos in. Of course, me using the background that I use now, the white background, and a better camera, as well as better knowledge of the trucks I'm reviewing. So SKATE-A-ZOID will begin this new mini-series of re-reviewing some of the trucks of the past, and most of the trucks I will review will be some of the rarest trucks in existence and the ones that I have, just because I figured it's best to document them in the best quality that we can, and with the best and up-to-date knowledge that I have of the trucks that I'm talking about. So we're going to do this re-review of SKATE-A-ZOID because it is, of course, the flagship truck of the rarest Hot Wheels Monster Jam trucks of the past. These definitely still stand as some, if not the rarest, trucks that have ever been produced under the Monster Jam license, and they're super cool, and I hope this video will be useful in terms of showing the public these trucks and their history, and of course just getting them into HD detail with the brand new background that I use. So welcome to the video. This is the SKATE-A-ZOID Trio, the Canadian exclusives to the West 49 skate shops back in 2009. So the history of SKATE-A-ZOID definitely is one that is well known by collectors. If you're a new collector and you're using this video as kind of background knowledge on some of the rarest trucks, these would definitely be the trucks that you would think of if you were a long-term collector of some of the rarest in the world. So there are 3 of them. The rumor is that there was 2,500 to 5,000 produced of each truck. So far, no one has been able to confirm that because it has been a long time since these trucks did come out. But the known history of them are that they were exclusives to West 49 in Canada. You had to buy a t-shirt purchase at the store for a kid-sized t-shirt to get one of these trucks. Now, I believe it was 1 per customer, so getting all 3 colors is insanely difficult, and I'm sure back then it wasn't the easiest task in the world either. But of course, other collectors will be able to comment on the way that they got theirs. Some of them got them back in 2009 during the original release. Some of them get them now from bits and pieces all over the world. And it's just really fun to see how SKATE-A-ZOIDs have become so rare and how people find them. So let's start the review. We're gonna start with the yellow one because it is the second most common truck of the fleet of the SKATE-A-ZOIDs, and it's still a really cool design. I really like how the yellow one looks because the black and yellow scheme itself just has a great contrast complement. So here is SKATE-A-ZOID Yellow. As you can see, the design is very video game-like. Zoid, I believe, has some kind of reference to a video gamer. So it is a very video game skate style theme here. You can see the logo is very cool. I love how sharp it is, the text inside the logo. And you can see the interior of the O is actually a skateboard wheel. So it is, again, referencing the skate shop West 49 and also video games there. We have some skateboarder 8-bit style graphics and also some little video game characters, very reminiscent of classic 8-bit video games in the background. And behind the logo, we have these black bars splitting out around the entire truck. It's very cool. It kind of reminds me of sun glare. So you can see it has a bunch of glares coming out with the black lines and then some other little details inside of the actual graphics itself. I love how it looks like a circuit board behind the logo as well with the red. And then we have the Monster Jam and Hot Wheels logo. Of course, these were produced during the Hot Wheels Monster Jam era, which was 2000 to 2018. And the tailgate here has West 49 and West49.com, the advertisement for the skate shops, which I believe are still around in Canada to this day. We have a pink skateboarder with some more pixels on the back there. And then this side, same stuff happening with the graphic scheme. The front grille is wrapped and painted. We have both grille plates printed. And of course, we have the black glares coming down the grille, traveling up to the hood. And there's the SKATE-A-ZOID logo yet again, much bigger, so you can see that skateboard wheel again in better detail. A clear windshield, and then the roof here has some more 8-bit style graphics with the West 49 advertisement from the tailgate on top of the roof. And it has the classic chrome chassis, black roll cage, chrome rims, and black tires. So nothing too crazy special about the actual chassis, which I do respect because it's very reminiscent of the early Hot Wheels Monster Jam era. So it's definitely true to its time period. And this is the first one, again, one of 3, and the second most common of the fleet that you'll find hopefully on the secondary market, but these are not something you can find every day. If you find them, you're very lucky, and if you have them carded, you're even luckier, because those are not able to be found as a trio set very often. It's a very, very rare occurrence, and I actually previously did own 3 carded ones, which now live in the permanent Brian Z. Patzing collection at his house. These used to be owned by him, and we did a 1-for-1 trade with a little bit of money involved. So that's how I got these loose ones. So next up is the Scadazoid Blue. This is the most common one, and most people's favorite, just because the blue color I think is very attractive to the color scheme itself. I understand why, but my personal favorite actually is the green one. But anyway, the blue one here is also really cool. The same graphic scheme apply here. You can see the graphics a little better since the yellow did wash out a lot of the light color tones, but you can see there's a lot of pink and a lot of white details. And then of course we have the Scadazoid logo with the circuit board style background, and then the 8-bit skater right there on the fender of the tailgate. And then we have the Hot Wheels and Monster Jam logos. Again, the front grills are painted on all of these. It looks really good. And then up to the hood there and onto the roof. And then this side here, Scadazoid again, and then that classic tailgate and the same chassis and rims. So Scadazoid Blue, definitely the best looking of the trio. I won't disagree with that, just because the colors are very well set in this scheme. The red and blue work really well in the black and white. So that's really cool, and I really like this one a lot. But my personal favorite is the third one of the trio, which is, of course, the green Scadazoid, and this is the rarest one. It's very uncommon to see someone find a green Scadazoid. I'm not sure why that is, but I think most people probably went for the blue one, which is why it's the most common one. If they got a free one, I'm sure they probably went for the blue. And then yellow. I would actually assume that yellow would become rarer than green, just because yellow is not always the most favored color on the color wheel. But green is historically, at least from recent records of eBay sales and Facebook Marketplace and other trades and stuff and flea market finds, the green is the rarest to our current knowledge. So here is the Scadazoid Green. Again, the colors work really well. Green and red are complementary colors of each other. So the red and green on this scheme definitely work in tandem to create something that's very attractive to the eye and of course to designers who know the complementary colors. So this looks really good here. Again, another reason why it's my favorite is because of the complementary colors. There's that same setup for the graphic scheme, and here's the front grille wrapped and painted, and then the hood here and the roof, and then this side here with the same graphics on this, and then the tailgate also done the same way with the same chassis. So that is my first review of this new mini series of the rarest and also a couple other trucks that were released in the past from Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. Some things I have reviewed already, some things will be new. So we're gonna kind of take a look at the Hot Wheels Monster Jam era with some new content just to keep this channel relevant during times when Spin Master Monster Jam isn't releasing new things and my channel is filled with other things like this. And that way I can fill my channel with content you can watch while I'm in the middle of a release time period. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have learned something and enjoyed this video. And go into the comments and let me know what truck you want to see re-reviewed or reviewed for the first time from the Hot Wheels Monster Jam era. If it's rare, if it's obscure, let me know what you guys want to see reviewed and I will review it next on the channel. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. This is Ryan or Monster Jam OCD signing out.